Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy, and welcome back, maybe for the last time, to Little Hope.
Do we think that's it?
I figured that if the doll... and then that would be the end of it.
You made the right decision. There's no way you could have known what was going to happen. Let's just get out of here.
What's up? You okay?
That child won't be troubling us again. This is over.
You sure about that? Daniel's stuck in the house. We lost John at the end of the last video, or in the last video. Crushed by the Crush Demon. Now we might be about to lose Daniel. Oh. Here comes the impaled demon. Baffled, locked, fearful. Oh, what? No, what? Ouch. I thought we unlocked some stuff for Daniel. Apparently we didn't. That's annoying. So that's 3 down. Angela's outside with us. Please tell me Angela's going to be okay. Although we did see the drowned demon, didn't we? Oh, she's behind us. Are we good? Is Angela safe? And if this is the end, I might as well have done this at the end of the last video. I was expecting a bigger showdown than that. Oh, it's daytime. Angela's alive. Andrew's alive. So at least not everybody died. Oh, here comes Vince.
I'm real sorry. I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
Well, it's daytime, the sun's out, the fog's lifted, we can't just leave. Find our way back to the bus, although I think we've made it all the way through the other side of town now, and here's our diner. We made it.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through.
Mate, Angela's the only person there. What do you mean you all? Is that a mistake?
That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on yourself.
You know that, right?
We're finally getting out of this hell.
Blame yourself.
I just wish we all could have made it.
Yeah, there you go.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
It's a really horrible end. It's a really bad ending, but I kind of get it.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head. Hurry up!
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
It was all in his head. The passengers on the bus, the witch trials, everything was inside his head. Why? Such a horrible ending. Really disappointing ending.
Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get...
It wouldn't matter because none of it actually happened.
That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, you fail. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he...
The bus driver was Andrew all along.
Lost behind him. Until we meet again. Maybe in the Arabian desert. Maybe somewhere else.
Not quite just yet, but soon we will meet again,
But we will meet
curator.
again. At least one more time.
A couple more times, actually. There's 2 more. We will come back with House of Ashes soon, but not straight away. So, in a way, like, I get it. So the driver was diverted through Little Hope, the town where he grew up, the town where all of his family, apart from him, were killed in a house fire, and it brought all the memories back. One thing I didn't realise at the start of the game is that the person that sees Anthony outside the house with the matches is actually Vince. So Vince has stayed in Little Hope this whole time, and you know he's seen Anthony in town, and he's trying to get his attention, and you can quite clearly see everything's not all right. And he's trying to, speak to him, but he just doesn't want to know. And Anthony's imagining all of these people, Taylor, Daniel, Angela, John, himself as Andrew. Like, he fabricated this whole thing. And, you know, he's been reading up on occult and witch trials and stuff, so that plays a part in what he's fabricating, all the witch trials. It is an awful lot for it all to be just inside someone's head. And I understand that, like, obviously he's gone through a lot of mental trauma after the fire. It might just be me being ignorant, but that seems like an awful lot of stuff to be happening inside somebody's head. But that's the ending. I think it's a really, really disappointing ending, because I think it actually was more enjoyable than Man of Medan and tougher than Man of Medan, because I was kind of confused about the personality traits. You know, if you unlock them, does it save you? I know that we unlocked a couple of Angelas, and Angela survived, so I guess you're trying to unlock those personality traits along as you play through the game, and that's why we weren't able to save Daniel or Taylor or John, because we didn't unlock those traits, so it was harder to get away from their demons. And I think it's a nice idea about, like, the whole story is trying to find the bus driver, but really it's the bus driver trying to find himself and, you know, recover from what happened and find closure from what happens. But I can't help but think that's just a really, really disappointing ending and twist. But it's what it is. I still enjoyed it. It's just a shame that none of it actually mattered, because none of it actually happened. So it's disappointing. In terms of other endings you can get, because I did say I have watched a couple of bits on this on YouTube, and I did watch it be streamed, so I did know the ending beforehand. And, you know, back then as well, it was very disappointing. In terms of other endings, it depends on who you save. If every other character dies, if Angela were to have died as well, then Andrew/Anthony would have shot himself with his gun, presuming he had bullets left, and he had a couple of bullets left, so he could actually also shoot himself and commit suicide. He didn't do that. The other options are that he finds peace. If you save everybody, then, you know, he'll find peace. Very similar to the ending we got. We didn't actually get that bad an ending. If we'd have had Angela killed, then it might have been a lot worse. But the worst endings can happen depending on your interactions with Vince as well. So there's a scene where you can fire the gun at the demon behind Vince. Vince thinks you're taking a shot at him, so instead of going to get help, he calls the police on you. So Andrew is arrested and stuffed into a police car, and that's when we get the reveal that Andrew was actually Anthony, the bus driver, the whole time. That's the ending that I saw when I first watched it be streamed back in 2020. Andrew got arrested, and that's how we then found out that he was actually Anthony this whole time. Vince had called the cops on him because he fired a gun at him. So that's kind of one of the other bad endings you can get. But the worst ending is everybody dies, Vince calls the cops on you, you're in the police car, and then I don't know if he kills himself at that point or not. I'm not entirely sure, but that's one of the worst endings you can get. We didn't get that bad an ending, we just lost a couple of characters along the way. So that's that. I don't know if there's a post-credit scene or not, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that was A Little Hope. I preferred it to Man of Medan, but I just think it was a very disappointing ending. But in terms of the actual gameplay, I think it was... I enjoyed the jump scares better. I thought it was a better horror game. You know, Man of Medan was a bit of a cop-out as well, with them, you know, hallucinating everything. And that seemed to be like the MO of Supermassive Games at some point. But, you know, Until Dawn was so enjoyable. And that did actually have a legitimate supernatural element with the Wendigos, and this the Quarry as well had the whole werewolf thing. So, you know, after playing Man of Medan and after playing this, it makes me feel like Until Dawn was a bit of a fluke, but, you know, they redeemed themselves with the Quarry. So it does seem like they do put a lot more effort into those slightly heavier stories. Hopefully House of Ashes will be good. I don't know a lot about House of Ashes. I've never watched that be played. All I know, it's set during the Iraq War. Ashley Tisdale's in it. I think, is it Ashley Tisdale or Ashley? I think her name's Ashley Tisdale. She's in High School Musical, which I've never watched, just for the record. That's set during the Iraq War, and I know there's some demons going on there as well. Do we have a post-credit scene? No, but I think we're getting a bit of a teaser for House of Ashes. We are indeed. So let's see what we've got here.
We're not. We'll start believing. We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
So that is House of Ashes. We won't be going straight into that. We're going to take a bit of a break from Dark Pictures and come back to that probably sometime in 2024, maybe in time for Halloween 2024. Full circle, trophy earned. So that is Little Hope completed. It was fine, just a very disappointing ending. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, just a bit of a letdown at the end, unfortunately. I like the idea. I just think it was executed terribly. That's an awful lot to be going through one person's head. But there you go. It's done. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it, just let down by the ending. So that's that. So, like I said, we're going to take a break from the Dark Pictures Anthology. We'll come back to that probably this time next year. We've got 2 more installments, House of Ashes and The Devil in Me. So we'll probably play those next year. And then I imagine that they're going to bring out a new one next year as well, because Season 2 does start with Directive 8020 set in space. Nothing's been really announced about that apart from a title, so we don't know a lot about it. I do wonder whether that will get announced for sort of this time next year, maybe Halloween 2024. We'll wait and see, hopefully, because, you know, they've had a bit of a rest to reset, so hopefully they'll come back with something big. So yeah, we're going to take a break from Dark Pictures, but up next, we're going to be finishing off the Tomb Raider Survivor trilogy. So we played Tomb Raider from 2013, and we played Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're going to be playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the 3rd game in the trilogy. We've been to Yamatai, we've been to Katesh. This one I believe is set in Mexico. Again, apart from that, don't know a lot about it. Lara's back, Camilla Luddington is back as Lara, Jonah's back again as well, I believe, and Trinity are back as well. So that's what we're going to be playing, and that is getting us ready for February, when the original Tomb Raider trilogy gets remastered and are released on PlayStation 5. So we are going to be playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then as soon as those games come out, literally at day 1 release, which I think is 14th of Feb, we're going to be starting the Tomb Raider remastered trilogy, the original games from 1996, 97 and 98, because I grew up with those games and I'm really excited to play them again. So we're going to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider next, and as soon as the new remastered Tomb Raider games are out, we're going to jump straight into them, whether we finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider or not. I grew up with those games, and I played them several times, but I want to check these out for myself and share it with you guys. So that's what we're going to be doing, and that sets us up for the next few months. So we'll be starting Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I might take a bit of a break and start that after Christmas, just because we are getting close to Christmas. We're like 4 or 5 days away. So I might take a little bit of a break from this and come back with Shadow of the Tomb Raider just after Christmas maybe. But we'll wait and see what sort of time I have. Work's going to get very, very busy. So we'll wait and see. But that's what we're going to be playing next. And then February next year, we'll be starting the Tomb Raider Remastered trilogy. And we'll come back to the Dark Pictures Anthology, say probably this time next year, October time, ready for Halloween next year. We'll play House of Ashes, and we'll play The Devil in Me. So that's what you've got to look forward to soon. I'm not sure what we'll do in between the Tomb Raider stuff and that. Might be, an idea to maybe start something a bit different, a bit new. Maybe start a brand new series or something, a game that I never played. But, We'll have a think about that when we get closer to the time. But for now, Tomb Raider is going to be the focus for the next couple of months. So that's what we've got to look forward to. That's what you've got to look forward to. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed Little Hope. I did. Just a shame about the ending. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. Turn notifications on. Check out the FM channel down below as well. And I'll see you soon for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Might come back after Christmas. Might start it straight away. We'll wait and see. But thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.